Mind-blowing psychological facts about couples who sleep naked. Sleeping naked. Just hearing those two words already stirs curiosity, right? For many couples, bedtime is simply about pajamas, blankets, and closing your eyes. But here's the twist. Research in psychology and human behavior shows that couples who ditch the clothes at night are actually unlocking a secret vault of powerful benefits for their relationship, their minds, and even their health. What happens between the sheets, literally, has far more science behind it than you think. Let's break it down. 1. Stronger emotional bond. Skin-to-skin contact is not just a sensual idea, it's a biological trigger. When couples sleep naked together, the brain releases higher levels of oxytocin, also known as the love hormone. This is the same chemical that surges during hugs, kisses, and intimacy. Psychologists say oxytocin strengthens feelings of trust, bonding, and attachment. In other words, sleeping naked is like hitting the emotional fast-forward button in your relationship. The more oxytocin is released, the easier it becomes for couples to empathize with one another. This creates a sense of team spirit, even when life gets stressful. Couples who bond this way often feel emotionally secure and less likely to drift apart. 2. Boosted physical intimacy without trying. You don't have to schedule romantic time when you're already lying next to each other, skin to skin. Naked sleeping increases spontaneous touch, cuddling, and closeness, which leads to a natural rise in attraction. This builds a subconscious loop. More touch, more attraction, more desire, deeper connection. Psychology calls this the mere exposure effect. The more you're physically present with someone in an intimate way, the stronger the bond becomes. Many couples report that intimacy feels less like a chore and more like a natural part of their daily life. This automatic intimacy keeps the relationship exciting, fresh, and alive. Over time, partners may notice their spark never fades, even after years together. 3. Lower stress and anxiety levels. Couples who sleep naked aren't just enjoying comfort, they're lowering cortisol, the body's stress hormone. Studies show that skin contact at night sends calming signals to the nervous system, reducing anxiety. This means fewer arguments sparked by stress, better communication, and overall emotional stability in the relationship. So, sleeping naked is basically like couples therapy, without the therapist's bill. Psychologists say couples who sleep without clothes wake up feeling lighter, emotionally balanced, and ready to face the day. Lower stress also means fewer health problems, since chronic stress can damage the heart and immune system. By simply sleeping naked, you're nurturing both your relationship and your physical health. 4. Higher quality sleep. Psychologists emphasize that sleep is one of the biggest factors in relationship satisfaction. When you sleep naked, your body regulates temperature more efficiently, which leads to deeper, uninterrupted sleep cycles. A well-rested brain equals a calmer mind, sharper focus, and less irritability, key ingredients for a happy relationship. In short, couples who sleep naked fight less, laugh more, and wake up with better moods. Experts even suggest that couples who sleep better tend to solve conflicts faster and with more compassion. Restful nights mean more energy to invest in each other during the day. The cycle is simple. Good sleep equals good moods, which equals stronger love. 5. Improved self-confidence and body image. Here's where the psychology gets fascinating. Being naked around your partner repeatedly reduces insecurities. Over time, this exposure therapy builds confidence and acceptance of your body. For couples, it creates an environment of vulnerability and trust, making both partners feel more comfortable in their own skin. And when confidence rises, attraction skyrockets. The more often you're naked around your partner, the less critical you become of your own flaws. This newfound confidence often translates into better communication and stronger intimacy. Instead of hiding, couples begin to embrace authenticity, both emotionally and physically. 6. Reinforced trust and vulnerability. Psychologists argue that vulnerability is the foundation of intimacy. Sleeping naked symbolizes a literal form of openness. You're removing barriers, defenses, and showing your most natural self. This silent act builds trust and makes your partner feel included in your most private space. Subconsciously it says, "I feel safe with you." That message is more powerful than words. Couples who show vulnerability are less likely to keep secrets or build emotional walls. Trust built in the bedroom naturally spills over into other areas of the relationship. This creates a partnership that feels safe, secure, and deeply connected. 7. Youthful hormonal boost. Research shows that sleeping cooler, and nakedness helps with this, increases melatonin and human growth hormone, which slow down aging and repair tissues overnight. So couples who sleep naked are not just happier, they're aging slower together. Think of it as a psychological bonus, staying youthful as a team. This youthful boost isn't just about looks, it also preserves energy and vitality. Couples often feel more active, playful, and adventurous together. It's like nature's way of rewarding intimacy with longevity. 8. A natural aphrodisiac. Psychologists highlight that desire in relationships isn't always about effort. It's about creating an environment where intimacy flows naturally. Sleeping naked is essentially priming the brain for arousal. Your senses, touch, smell, and warmth, are constantly stimulated. This isn't just about sex, it's about keeping the flame alive long-term without forcing it. Many couples notice their passion reigniting after adopting this simple habit. It keeps both partners curious and connected in the bedroom. Over time, it becomes a natural safeguard against emotional distance and routine boredom. 9. Increased relationship satisfaction. Studies published in journals of psychology and human behavior found that couples who sleep naked report higher satisfaction, not only sexually but also emotionally. Why? Because the combination of better sleep, higher oxytocin, and increased intimacy forms a cycle that strengthens the relationship at every level. This satisfaction creates stability, reducing the likelihood of breakups or infidelity. Couples feel more united, less resentful, and more emotionally fulfilled. It's the kind of satisfaction that radiates beyond the bedroom into family, friendships, and career. 10. A subconscious signal of closeness. Psychologists often stress the importance of rituals in relationships, things you do together that reinforce unity. Sleeping naked is one of those silent rituals. It sends a subconscious message that says, "We're in this together. No barriers, no walls." Over time, this small habit becomes a foundation of togetherness that lasts far beyond the bedroom. These small rituals of closeness build a strong emotional memory between partners. It becomes an unspoken language of intimacy that words can't fully capture. And as years go by, these subconscious bonds help couples stay emotionally glued together. Finally, so the next time someone asks why you sleep naked with your partner, you can tell them, it's not just comfort, it's psychology. Behind the sheets, couples are unknowingly rewiring their brains for deeper trust, stronger love, and long-term connection. In other words, what feels like a simple choice, dropping the pajamas, might just be the most mind-blowing relationship hack science has ever discovered. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video insightful or helpful, please take a moment to comment "insight" below. Your feedback means a lot. Don't forget to share this message with your family and friends, because knowledge grows when shared. If you want to explore more topics like this, be sure to check out the recommended videos on your screen. Remember, understanding ourselves better leads to healthier choices and happier lives. Stay curious, stay positive, and take care of your mind and body. Until next time, stay safe and keep learning.